I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news. Why are you laughing? Where we uncover the truth. Gotta have it fun.
I like it.
Gina Torres. Hola, ¿cómo está?
Hola, señor.
What does it mean? Have you ever been here before?
I have, actually. Yeah, it's always a good time. It's always exciting.
What does it mean to be here in Black History Month celebrating Black and Latino heritage?
Oh my goodness. It's gonna sound weird, but it means wow. Finally, we've kind of arrived. You have the White House acknowledging Afro-Latinidad in such a beautiful way. You know, for so long, there wasn't even a word. When I was growing up, there wasn't even a word for Afro-Latino. That's something that's come along in like the last maybe 25, 30 years. So the fact that we're acknowledging the incredible contributions of Afro-Latinos across all industries, media and business and science, and it's so exciting.
Don't laugh at me, but one, I have a grandfather. He was from Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
I never met him. His name was Joaquin Calderon. But the more I read, the more I do in New York, Arturo Schomburg.
Yes.
Latino.
Yes.
Afro-Latino. So smart, muy inteligente, they built a library.
Correct.
I mean, everybody knows about the Schomburg, but
right.
To find out his Afro-Latino roots, what do you think he wanted us to know?
I mean, at this stage in the game, it's with the history being told, with the spotlight putting on us, what's important to me is the acknowledgement that we have been here all this time. I mean, one of the things that blew me away is one of my favorite performers, Sammy Davis Jr., was half Cuban.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I was stuck looking at his eye. I mean, Cuban. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so he was half Cuban. So the fact that we have been hiding in plain sight all of these decades, all of these, these years since the beginning of, certainly the beginning of this country.
Did you have to hide it growing up, or when you were around your African American friends who may have had no Latino roots, was it something that you had to kind of cuff, or?
No, I never cuffed it. I never hid it. I was always absolutely 100% myself. I didn't know how. I think because I spoke English so well, first generation Cuban American, it was when they were around and I'd say, hey, I got to call my mom, and I'd run over to the phone booth and call my mom, and I'd start speaking rapid fire Spanish. They'd be like, whoa. What happened? What just happened there? That was kind of a revelation, for them as well. I think as I got older, in certain industries, it could get a little bit tricky, because of this feeling, this sort of overriding feeling, this mindset of, there's only but so much for all of us, and so
and that's not true,
and it's not true. And so the painful part about that, right, was feeling like we were in competition with each other, and that maybe I was taking away from one thing or taking. And what this does for me is to say the intersectionality is real. It's here. I am and have always been a Black woman who's also Cubana.
You're going to offer some therapy on this one. So I'm a big baseball fan.
Yes.
Now, I grew up playing baseball.
Yes.
And I played for the oldest Black Little League in Baltimore.
Okay.
But now, no, black people don't play. African Americans are not in the pros anymore, but the African Latinos are everywhere.
Yes.
How do I continue my love for baseball?
How do you not continue your love for baseball? Come on now. Come on. There have always been Cubans in baseball. There have always been Dominicans in baseball. There
and
have
boxing.
always been Puerto Rican. Oh my God, my father was a huge boxing fanatic.
Okay.
So absolutely.
We got to cut this short, but it is such a pleasure, such an honor.
Thank you.
And we thank you. Que Dios te bendiga. And happy Black History Month.
Muchísimas gracias. Igualmente.
Keep watching BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news, where we uncover the truth.